Hey, what's up, everyone? DKW YouTube. This is Danny James. And as you may have realized already, I am doing a big series on interviewing a load of different DKW talents about their 2021 plans. And my guest today is the life coach's protege, Pris Hunter. How are you doing today, Pris?
I'm doing good. Better than you, I can tell, but I'm doing
Wow.
good.
How is the life coach program working out for you?
What can I say? It's been changing my life. You know, just it could change your life too. As we say, for just $14.95, you too can get on the life coach program and change your life for the better. No, my life's been turned around. What can I
Describe it
say?
to me. Like what kind of things has changed? I mean, because I've seen you obviously having a few matches on demolition. Is it what's it done
Um,
for your win-loss
you know,
record?
well, speak about 2020 in general. It didn't go the greatest for me. Let's be real. But there's an exact turning point. I didn't pick up a single victory up until I employed the services of one life coach, Lucas Jackson. And since then, barring a battle royal, which we not a fan of, I'm undefeated, and that's thanks to the program that I'm following, given to me by Lucas Jackson.
And saying that you're undefeated in singles competition, do you feel as though maybe a British Championship match is on the line for you then at some point in 2021?
I mean, let's be real. Let's be honest with ourselves. Me becoming British champion is an inevitability. It's not a matter of like, oh, will you become the champion? Will you defeat Lewis Barrett for the title? No, I will. Of course, I will. It's simply just a matter of time.
And so, if you had to be like pressed on picking a winner for that match, obviously the big match between Lewis Barrett and Sam Dufresne, who do you feel is going to win that? And do you personally have a preference on if you do feel like you're next in line for it of who you'd like to face?
I'm sure you're expecting me to sort of be like, oh no, Sam Dufresne is a big scary guy, but Lewis Barrett, oh, he's so strong. He's the heavyweight, right? But yeah, they're both great athletes, great competitors, but neither of them are on the life coach program. See, I have full belief in the program, so it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's Sam Dufresne. It doesn't matter if it's Lewis Barrett. I know that I can and eventually will beat whoever it is that comes out on top.
So yeah, we saw that obviously yourself and the life coach did try and recruit the services of Sassy Bear Clarence recently to the life coach program. Obviously, he turned you down. Is there anyone else on the roster that you've got your eye on, maybe that you feel could benefit maybe from joining the program?
What you're asking there is there anybody on the DKW roster that needs a little bit of help? Someone who's in such an absolute state that that Lucas Jackson needs to intervene and turn the life around. Somebody who's just you could just see it in their eyes. They're just falling apart and they just disgusting, just worthless human beings. And I mean, just take your pick. You can start with the Brotherhood. We know Charlie Brooks couldn't follow a program if she was paying $20.95, let alone $14.95. But just anyone on the roster is more than welcome.
And so obviously you Lucas is instilling this like winning mentality in yourself. Obviously we've seen that you've done pretty decently in singles competition. Lucas though
Yes.
not so well. Like we've seen that he struggled in the match against Lewis Barrett without you at ringside. And then obviously we move on to the battle royal. He was thrown into that last minute, and you had basically two representatives in that match, but yet neither of you could come out victorious. Do you feel as though maybe that was stacked against you a little bit, or how do you feel about that?
I'm sure you think you're funny bringing up things like that. I'm sure you think you're a funny guy. Or yeah, let's bring up. No, just shush. Okay.
I'm just doing my
I
job.
was just. I don't care. Okay. So during the Lewis Barrett match for one Lucas Jackson, he told me, because we need to understand about the program is there's different stages, and during that stage, I was having a rest day. Rest and recovery is very important. But you'd also be remiss to remember that that was a chairs match. That was a match for stipulation. If it was just a normal, your standard singles wrestling match, Lucas would have ran circles around him. But the fact that he had to get, just, I was going to say a single chair, but there were several chairs involved in the defeat of Lucas Jackson. I mean, you can't really chalk that up to his fault. Come on now.
He did choose the stipulation, though, in fairness. He could have chosen any match, and, Lucas could have chosen a straight-up singles match, but he did choose a steel chairs match, and then it was only subsequently that Matt Ball banned you from ringside.
See, it's funny that you interpret it that way, because don't forget, Lucas at his heart, bless his heart, is an entertainer. And I mean, who wants to see a one-sided beatdown of Lucas Jackson and Lewis Barrett? Nobody wants to see that. So he thought, do you know what? For the people, just to show what a great human being he is, what a great mentor he is, he decided to create a stipulation just to entertain the fans. And Lewis Barrett took that little inch he gave him and took a mile, like disrespectful little hobgoblin that he is.
And so, obviously, subsequently from that match, then, we moved on to the following week, and there was the Christmas Battle Royal. Obviously, we knew Lucas wasn't at 100% for that, but you were in the match initially, and then Lucas got announced like literally right at the last minute. I'm sure he can't have been happy about that, and I'm sure you must have felt good seeing him, because then you had some backup in that match. But did you fancy that you could have maybe won that without him being there?
Okay. I'm sick to death of this. We all know what a volatile environment a battle royal can be. There's how many competitors? You couldn't even count them on one hand. And you just... Do you know what? Where is Lucas? I say we get him in here.
Well,
I'm sure you have that kind of power.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I mean, let's see. Right. Okay.
Okay, Danny James, why am I getting contact messages from my client here telling me that you're asking him these stupid questions regarding battle royals, regarding the title match, which, as we established on my episode, I won. I should be the rightful winner and should have another match for that championship. Lewis Barrett stole that championship. I told you about this last time. So who you think you are? Again, with my client, I'm getting text messages saying that you're basically verbally abusing him here on this interview show. I thought this was meant to be a decent interview show, just like Parkinson was back in the day. Just like Jonathan Ross. You wouldn't see him asking these stupid questions to his guests, would you? But you sit here and you say lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. The Life Coach program is the only program in DKW to be able to bring success. He beat Sassy Bear by himself. He would have won that Rumble by himself if it wasn't for those two buffoons, the Brotherhood, and it wasn't for the fact that DKW would decide to put me into the match at last minute.
So you're saying it's your fault that he didn't win?
We're not having your lies, Danny James. We're not having your lies. We're sick of them. You are fake news, and you should be cancelled. And I want to see it. You know what? I'm now going to phone GM Matt Ball and see what he has to say about this. Okay, this is absolutely disgraceful behaviour. And I'm telling you, I am the rightful British champion. I'm the rightful number one contender. Chris is the number one contender, and I'm the champion as far as I'm concerned. It's be us two running the show here in DKW.
So you say you're the rightful champion. Where's the belt?
The belt is with that imposter of a champion, that fraud. Not even a man, he's a hobbit. I'm telling you, he's literally about that tall. He's that tall. He's a video game character. If you've got a PlayStation 4, he's on there. That's where he is, I'm telling you. He's not a real man.
I've had enough of this.
I can't deal with this anymore. Look, I'm telling you, your questions are stupid.
I've had enough of you. See you later.
You're offensive. You're idiot.
You can't just kick the life coach like that.
Oh, can't I?
That's the man who demands respect. Okay, you can't just kick Lucas Jackson whenever you feel like. Okay,
I can kick you as well. See you later, mate. So there you have it. That was the life coach and Pris Hunter. Obviously that ended a bit abruptly, but we're here to do a job. I get asked to ask these difficult questions, and then you get idiots like the life coach Lucas Jackson interfering, interrupting. And needless to say, this is the very last time. Put your hands together and rejoice, people. This is the last time you are ever going to see the life coach Lucas Jackson on these interviews. And thankfully for me, this is the last time I'm ever going to have to speak to him on one of these. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, take care, and we will see you back in the ring soon.